Everybody, I'm Greg Poole.
Dan McCarthy.
We're at Bowjunky Media, bowjunkymedia.com. We're here in an empty field in Appling, Georgia, and there's a lake. Skinny dipping might happen. Well, Dan, what did you think about? Oh, I didn't say you'd be
All
participating,
right.
but it might
Gonna
happen.
say I think I'm headed to Atlanta to get on a plane
Yeah.
sooner,
Actually, we are
sooner
going
than
to
I thought.
Atlanta. We
Yeah.
are going to Atlanta. So the event's over. Things obviously for you didn't go the way you would hope, but let's talk about the overall event real quick.
Sure.
We just got done talking to your fiance Em. She absolutely just came in there like a boss. Did super well. So Emily Vena, soon to be McCarthy, is your women's pro champion. Talk to me a little bit about the Levi-esque performance by Tommy Gomez this weekend. He pretty much just came in here and
Yeah, I mean, Tommy Gomez is getting to be one of those names where we talk about him every weekend. I mean,
right.
Tommy is just one of those guys that he's been successful his whole career, but in the last couple of years, he's really stepped it up, the consistency level,
Absolutely.
and kind of the intensity level
Oh
for
man.
Tommy. I mean,
Sure.
Tommy's I've known him for a long time, and he's just laid back Tommy to shoot a 5, shoot a 12. There's no emotion.
Right.
You actually see it in his eyes, see the hunger a little bit. He's enjoying himself. He's found his stride. He's really killing it. Uh, and he just ran away with it.
Oh,
I mean,
he
he
did.
shot
Totally
the
did.
first day.
He
Uh,
didn't even have to shoot his last arrow.
Yep, he shot the first day, and he was
Yep.
right there, right in the hunt. He was only 2 points behind the
Yep.
leader, which, I've said this before too, but in a 2-day tournament in our class or in any class, you can't win it in a 2-day tournament on the first day, but you can lose it. So
Right.
Tommy comes out there and he's done this for a long time. He plays it smart. He doesn't have to shoot a huge score. He'll save that for the next day if he needs it.
Right.
And he came out and blasted it.
He did.
A 13-point lead going into the shoot
That's
off,
crazy.
and literally just put it in autopilot. I mean,
Absolutely.
he just shot his bow and just
That's right. That's
there's more.
right. So long time ASA 3D monster, Mr. Banned from several car rental companies. Roger Willett shows up and claims yet another ASA title, but this time his first one in the senior division. What do you think about that? I mean, he's an OG in the 3D game.
Rogers a good shot in any game. I
Oh,
mean,
sure,
in
absolutely.
the wind, Rogers probably one of the most competitive
In the world.
yeah,
Yeah.
people in the world for shooting. And I mean, it wasn't windy here; it had nothing to do with it. But he could shoot. Roger
Yes.
can shoot. Doesn't matter if it's 3D spots, whatever. Roger can shoot. Senior pro or in open pro,
Yes.
it doesn't matter. Rogers is going to be competitive. He's a great shot. And there was a lot of dynamics happening there in that shoot off. There were some movements, and Tony Taza, who was shot in open pro for a long time, took a break. He's a rep for Hoyt,
Wait, yes.
and so he took a little time away from his professional shooting to go do that, and then he moved down into semi-pro, shot semi-pro for a couple years because of his workload and everything, and then Tony's gone into the senior pro and had a ton of success.
Absolutely.
I mean, he was leading this event and shot really well all the way to take the lead, going into the final arrow, lost on the final arrow, where Roger was able to take the win by shooting a 12. But it was, there was a lot of lead changes in that shoot off. I wouldn't say Roger dominated the
No,
shoot
he
off or
didn't.
anything,
Absolutely.
but he strategized it perfectly. He planned it perfectly. He was patient, and patience wins a race a lot of times in this
Absolutely.
stuff.
So let's talk a little K-Fitty real quick. Actually, I have seen Jacob Marlo around, not being the 3D guy. You obviously know him much better than I do, but this was the first weekend that I actually got to actually engage and have some conversation and some dialogue with that kid. And man, I got to tell you, that's a funny kid, man.
Yeah,
He
Jacob's awesome.
he is fun to talk to. He absolutely has a great sense of humor. I mean, our conversation the other day was pretty on point. I enjoyed it, and just from the interactions I've had with him, I enjoy that kid. I mean,
Yeah.
he was funny.
Jacob, I was lucky enough to shoot with Jacob at his first tournament in the pro class where he was a rookie in Florida, and I got him put on my stake with me, and I was glad I did because I like shooting with some of the newer.
That was a tick, by the way. You're welcome. I just saved Danny McCarthy's life.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I like shooting with some of the new people to come in because it gives me a chance to kind of talk to them, let them know, that hey, we're all just having fun out here. If you need
Right.
help, if you have questions, ask away. And Jacob's sense of humor was the first thing that struck
Oh
me.
my
Like
Lord.
we joked and laughed, and we both shot not great, but not bad. But
Right.
it was enough that we just made each other laugh and hang loose. And that's something that at that level, when you see that trait where they don't take everything so seriously,
Right.
yet they're focused when it's like, okay, it's my turn, and they step up to the stake and flip that switch and go into focus mode and get the job done, but then can step off that stake and laugh and cut it up. That's what makes somebody successful, is because you have to be able to compartmentalize a little bit and stay loose, have fun. And
Absolutely.
so I'm not even a bit surprised that Jacob come out
Yeah.
and won this weekend. He's a great shooter.
That was awesome. So obviously the event went super well. There's somebody or a couple people that we want to introduce to everybody. Obviously, for those of you that were here at the event, we have an old addition to the team, which obviously she has already been covering the female pros, and that's my wife, Kathy Poole. Kathy, come here. She says,
Come here.
"Come here." She says, shakes her head. This is my wife, Kathy Poole. She's been covering the women pros here and just kind of overall helping us out. Yeah, there you go.
Doing a great job on the
Tippy
women's
Tippies.
pros.
She
too.
has. She's been out there covering the women, and she's an important part of the Bowjunky team.
And then putting up with us late nights and
Oh, dude.
hotels, talking about stuff and uploading stuff. And
What do you got to say, baby?
Thank you, guys.
All right, excellent. We have another new member to the team, a gentleman that everyone probably saw lugging around a ginormous tripod with a fancified, spectified liquid head. You better bring that thing with you, son. That's how it works. Bring that thing with you. So his name is August Peters. August is a professional cameraman. You're going to be seeing him out here on the ASA course in
How's it
Vegas.
going, everybody?
NFA. You're going to be seeing August a lot more frequently out here as part of the Bowjunky team. I actually met August last year on a hunting trip to Texas, but August is going to be doing some very fancified stuff for us. And go ahead and introduce August a little bit.
Well, it is my first time ever to be at a ASA shoot or any kind of shoot like this, and I'll tell you guys, I'm kind of hooked. It was cool. I enjoyed it. There's a lot of good people here, and really, I'm just proud to be part of the Bowjunky team.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to we're definitely going to be continuing to raise the bar here at Bowjunky Media, and we're just going to keep doing it. We'll look forward to the August will not be able to attend Reading. He was supposed to attend Paris, but he was getting married. Can you believe that he wouldn't skip that to come do?
yeah,
That's rude. But anyway, so he had a prior engagement, so he won't be at Reading, but he'll be in Kentucky and Illinois, and so everybody out there, when you see August out there lugging around that hunking camera and everything, be sure to stop
don't be
by.
intimidated.
Yeah, don't be scared. He's just trying to
Yeah.
compensate
He's
for
actually
something. It's no big deal.
Even judging by appearance, he's actually a pretty nice guy. So.
Excellent. All right, everybody, we're gonna wrap this up, but we look forward to seeing everybody next time on the Bowjunky Media Facebook page and YouTube and website and everything. So, all right, everybody,
It's out.
later.
That's pretty good. That'll be a good, decent wrap.
That's why I lowered your tripod down, by the way. You were looking at me like,